Hi everyone, hope you're having a great day so far, or night, whatever you're watching. If it's your first time watching some of my videos, so welcome to my channel. If not, thank you very much for coming back. I hope you really enjoy it. In in this session, or in this video, I want to show you probably my favorite drill right now. It's a defense type of drill, and I started doing that in every single of my practice sessions because I noticed that my defensive game suffers a little bit against big hitters. And this, hopefully, this kind of drill, if you incorporate in your practices, will help you against big hitters or just in general help you out with defensive skills. So the idea of the game, I'll tell you in general, we'll start the video in a second, is that I will start on the outside alley and I will feed the ball down the line. My partner will try to rip the forehand or act aggressive cross court. So I'll have to run all the way across the court, and that's how we're gonna start the point. This drill is being played in competitive style, so we are still kind of having that kind of competitive mindset. We're not just going and hitting the balls. So we are playing a 10-point tiebreaker, but it is being set up where I run across the court and I'm being put in a defensive position right away, and my opponent has an advantage, automatically has an advantage in the point. So let's go into it and start watching. Here I would like to start with a bad example of what you shouldn't do. My opponent rips the ball cross, and I respond cross and short in front of the service line. And what happened there is that it was a very easy angle to create for my opponent, and he hit the easy winner. Now I'd like to show you what you should do in this case. In this case, you should do a high ball down the middle, just like that there. And what happened? We completely reset the point, and now I'm back in the control after that, back and down the line. And then here I'm getting a nice and offensive shot. So this was like a very short explanation, and I try to put those two zones on the court for you to aim for. And this is from now on, we're gonna be playing a 10-point tiebreaker. So you'll be able to see how I work the two different zones of a court on a defensive shot. Like for example, that shot wasn't too good, but essentially the two perfect shots to hit in this type of scenario where you're asked to run all the way across the court is deep down the middle and deep down the line to the person's backhand. The deep down the line one might be a little bit trickier to hit because you are moving, and when you're hitting it down the line, the space where you have to hit is a little bit smaller. Therefore, the rate of mistakes can go up. However, if you think that you're making it to the ball and you have like a little bit of extra time, but you still are in defensive position, then down the line shot, down the high topspin, down the line to the backhand might be a good option too. However, if you put in a really bad defensive position, then the high and middle one is the way to go. The only danger in this case is that if the person comes to the net. So you have to kind of keep an eye on the person as well, and also depending on the shot that they hit, they're not going to be able to come into the net from every single ball. For example, the two zones, the first two circles that I put in the court, if my opponent decides to rip his forehand to the like deep and cross, he's not going to have enough time to get to the net to be in competitive position. Like I'll be able to get to the ball and I'll be able to see that he's coming to the net, so I can decide last minute to either put the ball in his feet or move the ball away from him, away from the middle, and then I'm going to be pretty likely to at least get to the next shot. If in this case, I guess the biggest danger is that if the person hits high topspin and the topspin is cross and close to the service line and the sideline, so the ball kind of bounces away, and you have to spend more time getting to the ball. In that case, your opponent will have more time to come to the net to be able to finish the point. That is again one of the dangers, but in this tiebreak, things happen so quickly that my opponent just simply didn't have enough time to come to the net or for those shots to be able to be competitive when it comes to the net. So anyway, I hope you will be able to benefit from this drill, and it does take a lot of cardio, but I think this will take your defensive skill to the next level because I've been doing this drill for about 2 weeks now, every single day. and I I absolutely love it. Like, I mean, my defensive game on my forehand side has been on another level lately. So that next practices, I guess I'll have to be practicing my tweeners because that was a very close one. Oh yeah, that was a great one. That was one of the
I
best
thought so, but
calls I've ever had. So in the end, I give the opponent I give the point back to my opponent, but it's just it's just funny. Anyway, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy your day and enjoy the rest minute or so of this video.
redo.